Someone sits down at the coffee shop across from you. They open a laptop, and they spend the next 30 minutes silently reading everything you do online. Not because they have special government tools, not because they're some elite hacker, just because you're on the same network, and they understand a few things about how a Wi-Fi actually works. This is one of those security topics where everyone has heard the warning. Public Wi-Fi is dangerous, but almost nobody actually knows what that danger looks like in practice. So let's fix that. I'm going to show you exactly what someone on your network can do, how they do it, and how to stop it. First, a quick primer on how Wi-Fi works because it matters for the attacks. When you connect to a wireless network, your device gets assigned an IP address. Think of it as your device's mailing address on that network. Your router acts as the traffic controller. When you request a web page, your device sends that request to the router. The router forwards it out to the internet. The response comes back, and the router hands it to you. By default, every device on a network can see and talk to the other devices. That's intentional. It's what lets your phone talk to your smart TV, or your laptop send a file to your printer. But it's also what lets someone in the same coffee shop start messing with your traffic. One of the most common attacks on a local network is called ARP spoofing. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. It's the system your devices use to figure out how to physically reach each other on the same network. When your laptop wants to send data to the router, it basically shouts out a question. Who has this IP address? And how do I reach you? The router answers with its hardware address. And from then on, your laptop knows where to send its traffic. An attacker can hijack that process by sending fake replies. They tell your laptop, I'm the router. And at the same time, they tell the router, I'm that laptop. If it works, all the traffic between you and the router now flows through the attacker's device first. This is called a man-in-the-middle attack. And it's exactly as bad as it sounds. The attacker is now sitting between you and everything you're trying to reach. So what can they actually see? This is the important part, because the answer isn't simple. Most major websites today use HTTPS. That's the padlock icon in your browser. When your connection uses HTTPS, your traffic is encrypted before it leaves your device. So even if an attacker intercepts your connection, the contents look like the meaningless noise. Your messages, your passwords, the actual data, all scrambled. HTTPS really does protect you here. But here's what HTTPS does not hide. The fact that you connected to something. Even with HTTPS, an attacker in the middle can still see which sites you're reaching. They know you visited your bank. They know you opened a certain app. They know when and how often. Over time, that metadata paints a picture. And not everything on your device uses HTTPS properly. Older apps, some smart home gadgets, and certain background services still send unencrypted data. That stuff is fully visible. Login details, session tokens, all of it. There's also an attack called SSL stripping. When your browser first connects to a site, there's a brief window before the secure connection locks in. An attacker in the middle can grab that moment and downgrade it. They respond to your browser as if the site only supports unencrypted HTTP. If the site doesn't have strict protections in place, your browser may just go along with it. And now you're on an unencrypted connection with no clear warning. Anything you type, including your password, is suddenly out in the open. Then there are fake access points. An attacker sets up a wireless network with a name that looks legitimate. The real network is coffeehouse_Wi-Fi. And the attacker is broadcasting coffeehouse_Wi-Fi 2. Or something close enough that you don't notice. Your device might auto-connect to whichever signal is stronger. And once you're on the attacker's network, they just sit in the middle of your traffic. They control all of it, including DNS. DNS is the internet's address book. It translates the names you type, like yourbank.com, into the real IP addresses your device connects to. When an attacker controls DNS on the network, they can send your request anywhere they want. You type your bank's address, DNS quietly sends you to a fake copy that looks pixel for pixel identical. You enter your login, and the attacker has it. This is called DNS poisoning, and it's especially dangerous because everything on your screen looks completely normal. There's one more risk worth mentioning: lateral movement to your other devices. If your phone and laptop are both on the same compromised network and one has an unpatched flaw, an attacker may be able to probe for it and break in directly. Old operating systems, apps you haven't updated, background services quietly listening on the network, all of those become doors when someone else is on your network. And all of this is possible on any network where you don't control who else is connected. Coffee shops, airports, hotels, libraries, co-working spaces, any public hotspot. So here's what you actually do about it. The single most effective move is to use a VPN on any network you don't control. A VPN encrypts all of your traffic before it ever leaves your device. Then it routes everything through a server you trust. An attacker who intercepts your traffic just sees encrypted data heading to the VPN. ARP spoofing might still work technically, but the attacker gets nothing useful out of it. Even your DNS request gets encrypted and routed through the VPN, which kills the DNS poisoning risk. Good options include Molvad and Proton VPN, both with strong privacy track records. Turn it on before you connect anywhere public and leave it running. Next, keep your devices updated. Operating system and app updates constantly patch the exact flaws attackers use to jump from network access to full device access. It's boring advice, but it matters more than almost anything else you can do. Disable auto connect on your devices. Most phones and laptops will automatically rejoin any network name they've seen before. That's the exact behavior fake access points rely on. Go into your Wi-Fi settings and turn off automatic reconnection, especially for generic network names an attacker could easily copy. Pay attention to browser security warnings. If your browser says a certificate is invalid or that a connection isn't private, don't click through. That warning can be exactly what a man-in-the-middle attack looks like from your side. It's not just an annoying pop-up, it's your browser telling you something is wrong. And when you're somewhere public, confirm the exact Wi-Fi name with the staff before connecting. Fake access points work because they look plausible. Checking the real name first costs you nothing. The bigger idea here is simple. Wi-Fi, by design, assumes the devices on a network basically trust each other. That assumption holds in your home, where you control who connects. It does not hold anywhere else. Once that clicks, the habits that protect you become automatic. VPN, updated software, no auto connect. The person across from you at the coffee shop probably isn't a hacker, but on a busy enough network in a busy enough city, the odds aren't zero either. A VPN costs a few dollars a month and takes 30 seconds to turn on. That's a pretty good trade.